Last summer we did art around the world, and our kids loved it so much. This summer we decided that instead of just doing the art aspect, we wanted to pull in all the different aspects of a culture, because a lot of these kids may never get the chance to travel outside of our little Missouri, Arkansas area, but we can travel through our imagination. Our first week we made passports and suitcases. So a lot of what they're making each week, they're tucking away in their suitcase. And so they're going to bring their suitcase home at the end of the summer. When they pack up to leave, they'll bring their suitcase home and they'll have a little memorabilia from each place that we visited this summer.
We started out the year with all of the other classes on Africa. And the first thing that took their fancy were the maps. So then we steered around and we mapped out how we went to the cafeteria and so on. And then we got into the map of actually Africa and the rainforest. And that led right into writing a book. So we're in the middle of writing a book. And they did the illustrations, and then I had each one of them come up and tell me what they wanted to write. And then I write it out word for word, and then I type it up as a text. And that led right into who can write a book. Everybody can write a book. And then we just keep building, but we build in all of the other subjects. For example, we're growing Christmas cactuses because those are indigenous to Africa and the rainforest. And African violets also came from the rainforest, and we're growing some of those. And it just builds. Each thing we learn, they will bring it up to another level, and then we'll bring it to another level. And it's just a lot of fun. But I love what I do so much that I'm just ready every morning. I'm ready to fly in there and see them and get started. They're wonderful. I wish everyone loved kindergartners as much as I do.
I think the biggest thing to remember when you're writing your curriculum is to don't set any limits on the kids. They are going to do so much more than you think they can do. But if we don't give them the opportunity to try it, you'll never know. I have seen kids that you didn't think that were quiet be the ones when you let them try it and practice it. You go, oh my word, look at them. You're the one with the light bulb moment. A lot of our kids and a lot of schools around are the same. Mom and dad are working hard, working sometimes 2 jobs, just getting that experience of doing it themselves. Like first grade, we'd never give them a sharp knife, but we can find something that they can use, and they feel successful. But it comes down to that light bulb moment. I can do this. I did this. You can't beat that. You know, sometimes they don't feel very successful. You put it to where, and you work it to where they are successful. And that's going to encourage them to grow and strive harder each time to have that success. And then we talk about science. It's a lot of failures. You got to try things to figure out if it works. It's all those components, and sometimes it's just being silly with them.
I think that one of the things that's happening with our program is how we fit into the community. Because we do a lot of things with the community, for the community. And again, that fits right in with educating these boys and girls on how to fit into the community. The community knows the after-school program, and parents love it.
We were given a grant through the city of Hollister that pays for our students to attend the YMCA for gymnastics and hitting practice. And then we've also been given the opportunity to do swim lessons with our kiddos. And then with the Farm to Table grant, we were able to go blackberry picking at the Blackberry Lane Farms. We decided to end our summer in America, and our kids are going to make good old-fashioned blackberry tarts. So on Friday we're going to have a field and water day, like we're going to have gunny sack races and the whole shebang, and then we're going to do a picnic with the kids, and we're going to grill out. And the kids are going to be making the blackberry tarts, and we'll have ice cream. So they're going to go all the way from the farm to the table with that whole thing, and really learn about where their food comes from. With everything that we do at Tiger Academy, we bring it into college and career readiness. So we always want our kids to have a future story.
And we are serving in our after-school program here many, many children who have been affected by addiction, who are often on the poverty type level and so on. And yet we're bringing those children up to an altogether new level. And they're seeing themselves on that level, that we are important people.